guys, it's Megan, and today I'm going to bring you a life update. And I brought you guys a life update about a month and a half ago about the breakup, and now I have a very exciting life update. And unfortunately today I'm feeling really under the weather, so this is what I look like today, and I wasn't gonna get all glammed up. I'm in my PJs, and that's just how I have lived my life today. But it's been a really emotionally tumultuous month and a half. It's been really hard. It's been I've learned so much. I guess it's been rewarding in a lot of ways. And I do want to do a full video on feeling better after a breakup, because this breakup was so much healthier to me than my previous breakup in a long-term relationship. And after that first breakup, I had to go to therapy. I was extremely depressed. I didn't want to do anything, and now I'm much older than I was then. I was in my freshman year of college then. Now I am 25, so the age helps a lot, and I feel fine about the breakup, and that makes me feel really good. It wasn't something I wanted, but it's something I realized I am better off now that I am alone, and now that I can really broaden my horizons even more. And that's something really exciting about the new information that I have to share, that I have accepted a new job, and I'm really emotional about it. It's so exciting. I am so fucking excited, you guys. And I knew I would be like emotional, but I didn't know how emotional I would be. This is how emotional I am gonna be. I am so proud of myself. I am so happy, and these are not sad tears. These are relieved, happy, proud, thankful tears. This came at the most amazing time, because the breakup came at the worst time, and I didn't choose to be broken up with, so it wasn't up to me when it happened, but it came at the worst possible time, but it came at the best possible time. And it's hard for those things to both be true, but I thought it was the worst time, but it was actually the best time, because I was looking for jobs for me to move to be near my ex-boyfriend, and obviously that isn't what happened. And so I had a job interview the week after he broke up with me, and like 3 days after he broke up with me. It was so challenging to go to that interview. I cried my whole way to the interview because it was an hour away, and I was so emotionally charged about a new opportunity, about just getting a chance to have an interview, because I've been at my current job for 3 years, and it's been such an amazing experience, but it's a very small company where I was able to move up to a marketing specialist position, which was something I really worked hard for. I asked for the promotion and a raise, and I really proved to myself that I was becoming an expert at marketing, and that's what I studied, that's what I want to do. And so last year when I got the promotion and the raise, it was so amazing. But I was ready for something new, and I thought that something new was going to be moving to be near my ex, but that is not what was in the cards for me. So I went to that job interview. It went really great. That's not where I am gonna work, but it was an amazing confidence booster to me right after being heartbroken and proving to myself that I I have such an amazing future ahead of me, and that has nothing to do with who I'm with or where I live or anything. It's just what I can do. I can just put myself out there. I can make things happen, and you just have to try and you have to believe in yourself. And it was an amazing thing to happen right after being heartbroken, because even though I was still so devastated and emotional about that, I had something that was just mine, and I had something that I could say, look, you did that, you got that interview, you did a great job at the interview. It was really scary because it was like a panel of employees that worked there, and they were all like asking me questions, and they were like all in the same room, and I was like at one side of the table, and I was terrified, but it was so rewarding, and it went so well that even though I didn't end up accepting that job offer, I started to look for other jobs, and I really wish I could tell you guys where I am working now, because it is one of the coolest places on earth, I swear to God. But it's a very large company. You guys have all heard of it. I really want to tell you, but you know how creepy some people are on the internet, so I can't tell you just for like safety and security reasons, but it's a place that has enormous opportunities. And I applied to this job. The very next day I had a phone interview. The day after that I was scheduled for in-person. That next week I had the in-person. Then I was scheduled for a second interview. Then I had a Skype interview with the director of marketing. And 2 days ago I was given the job. And I almost started crying when they called me and told me I got it, because it's hard to believe in yourself sometimes. And thankfully I have such an amazing support system that has always lifted me up. But oh my God. But especially after being brokenhearted and realizing that someone doesn't want to be with you, you kind of feel like, is it me? Is there something wrong with me? And it makes you question what you deserve. And I tried not to let myself think those things, because I know I deserve everything that I want, and I know that I will work for every single thing that I want. And this was something that I really wanted, and I'm just so proud of myself, and I am so thankful that I didn't give up and that I didn't let potential failure stop me, because I knew this is a huge company, this is a huge opportunity, there's probably so many people interviewing for this job, and sometimes you get what you want, and you get what you worked really hard for, and it's not luck, it's because you deserve it, and it's because you worked for it. And I'm so thankful for the job that I've been at for 3 years, for being like a family to me. And yesterday was really hard when I put in my 2 weeks. And me and my boss were crying in her office, because I am gonna miss them all so much, and I knew that this is what I had to do for myself and for my career. And thankfully everyone there is so supportive and is so happy for me, and I didn't know how it would go. I thought they would kick me out, like I thought they would be mad. I had no idea. And it just is such an emotional time. It is so happy, it is so hard, because there's like this ending of something that I've been doing for 3 years at this company, and now it's the beginning of endless possibilities at this new company. And even if I don't stay at this company forever, it'll open up so many doors, and it is so exciting. It is so exciting. I know that I've just been crying this whole video. But I am just so full of emotions. They're just exploding out of me at every moment, and I just feel so relieved. Relieved is like the #1 feeling I've felt lately. I've been relieved once I finally got the job offer. I was relieved once I got congratulations from my current company. I was relieved once we set my start date, and now I can tell everyone about my next step in my career and in my life, and it's amazing. But it's been really hard over the past month and a half, and I think this has been the most crazy roller coaster of emotions that I've been on in my whole life. Like, in such a small amount of time, it's been like plummeting up, down, all over the place. It's been absolutely insane, but I have let myself feel every single thing that I have needed to feel, because I can't hold it in. That's something that I used to do a lot. I used to try to pretend I didn't feel sad or so happy I want to cry. Like, I have just cried so much over the past few days, just of pure happiness and pride in myself that I did this. No one else did this. I did this, and it's amazing. It is so amazing, and I just want to tell you guys I wanted to tell you my news, but I more so wanted to give you guys a reminder to never stop believing in yourself, and to never let something bad that happens to you stop you from taking chances that can lead to something great. And if I was only looking for positions that allowed me to live closer to my ex, if we would have stayed together, I probably wouldn't have taken this opportunity, and that would have been so dumb and so crazy. And sometimes doors that you think are what was meant to be, I thought my relationship was meant to be, sometimes those doors have to close in order for something even more amazing than you can ever have imagined to happen. And a career is important to me, and having something that I feel passionate about and working somewhere that makes me feel fulfilled is very important to me. And I'm just so happy, and I hope that you guys have just amazing experiences happen to you. And I truly believe if you are a good person and you don't have ulterior motives, you're just working hard and you are that good person through and through, good things will happen to you. And I'm not saying I'm just this amazing person or anything, but if you put good out there, good things will happen, and you have to work hard at them. It doesn't just miraculously happen to you. You have to put in that effort, but you will get rewarded. And it's just crazy how things can go from such a devastating thing to such an amazing thing. And I'm just I don't have any more words. That's my news. That's what I had to tell you. Sorry I cried for like the past 15 minutes or however long this video is. I'm in a glass case of emotions. That's how I have felt for the past month and a half. But thankfully now it's all positive emotions. Well, it's still hard because I'll have to say goodbye to everyone at my current job, and that's gonna be really sad next week when that happens. But I am just, whoa, the clouds, it just got so dark in here. Thank you guys so much for your love, your support. I've just been so lifted up by you guys, and so thankful to have you as friends, and that's why I wanted to come here super raw, just tell you my news like I would to my friends, because this is such a big deal to me, and it affects how I am, and I always want you guys to know the big things that go on in my life. So thank you so much for everything. Thank you for watching, for talking to me, for just being here. It's such an amazing feeling to know that you guys are there for me. It's such a weird thing because I'm just talking to you guys in a computer screen, but I feel like we're actually connected, like you're sitting in front of me. It's very interesting, but that's all I have to say. I guess I want you to challenge yourself, and I don't want you to not go for something just because you had something bad happen. I want you to use that bad feeling and put that energy into something great. And even if it doesn't work out, like the first job interview I went on, it didn't work out, but that doesn't mean it wasn't something that helped me get to my ultimate destination. Like without that first interview at the company that I'm not gonna work at, I wouldn't have had the confidence to go in to the job that I accepted. I wouldn't have been able to go to that interview with as much confidence. It was like that first interview needed to happen, so then this opportunity could have come along. And God works in mysterious ways, and what's meant to be will be. And sometimes the things that happen, you don't want them to happen, but then it does lead to something even better. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate your time, and I will see you guys soon.